Scary, right? We like to believe life is predictable. We plan tomorrow, next week, next year. But above us, far beyond the clouds, space is full of wandering rocks. And on a long enough timeline, one of them will head our way. Meteoroids and comets constantly pass Earth. Most burn up as harmless streaks. The shooting stars we love to watch. A rock the size of a house could destroy a city block. A rock the size of a football field could flatten a city. A rock a kilometer wide? That's a global disaster. Shockwaves, wildfires, tsunamis, dust blocking sunlight. This isn't science fiction. About 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid helped wipe out the dinosaurs. At first, the night sky looked calm. The same quiet stretch of stars that had always hung above the Earth. But history has shown that sometimes, hidden among those lights, something far more powerful is waiting. It tore through the sky like a burning sun and slammed into what is now the Yucatan Peninsula. In an instant, the world changed. A shockwave raced across continents. Tsunamis crashed over coastlines, and dust filled the air until sunlight could barely reach the ground. Plants died, animals starved. This massive impact left behind the Chicxulub crater and helped end the age of the dinosaurs. But that wasn't the only time Earth felt the force of space. Billions of years earlier, another enormous asteroid struck the land that would one day become South Africa. The explosion carved out the Reddifor structure, one of the largest impact scars on Earth. Rock melted, mountains cracked. For thousands of years afterward, the landscape still held the memory of the blast. And in more recent times, the danger has reminded us it is still there. In 1908, over the forests of Siberia, a space rock exploded high in the atmosphere. There was no crater, but the shockwave flattened trees for miles, as if a giant hand had swept across the land. In 2013, above the city of Chelyabinsk, another object streaked through the sky. Windows shattered, people were knocked off their feet, and the world watched the bright flash on cameras and screens. So, should we panic? Not exactly. Here's the truth most headlines don't tell you. Scientists track thousands of near-Earth objects. The vast majority that could threaten us in the near future are already mapped. Huge, extinction-level rocks. None are currently on a collision course. And humanity isn't just watching, we're preparing. Here are some examples of some of the most dangerous meteors that could collide with the Earth. 1. 2024 YR4. This one is between about 40 and 90 meters across, big enough to destroy a city if it hit. Early calculations briefly suggested a risk of a few percent, which caused headlines. As astronomers gathered more data, the risk dropped dramatically. Today, the chance is extremely small, around a fraction of a percent. But it stays on watch lists until its orbit is fully nailed down. 2. Apophis. Apophis is famous. It's almost half a kilometer wide. Back in 2004, models suggested a real chance of impact in 2029, and later, even 2036. That got scientists' attention. After years of tracking, new measurements ruled those scenarios out. There is now essentially no impact risk in the foreseeable future, but it will pass incredibly close to Earth in 2029, giving scientists a perfect opportunity to study it. 3. 2009 FD. This asteroid is roughly 500 meters across. Long-term models show a tiny chance of impact late in the 2010s, but the probability is still very low. It remains on monitoring lists simply because when objects are this big, even small uncertainties matter. 4. Bennu Bennu is about the size of a skyscraper, close to 500 meters wide. It's been visited by NASA's OSIRIS-REx spacecraft, which gave us incredibly precise data. There is a small chance, about 1 in a few thousand, of impact sometime between the years 2175 and 2195. That's centuries away, and if necessary, future technology would give us time to deflect it. What actually counts as dangerous? Anything over about 140 meters across can cause serious regional destruction if it hit. Over 1 kilometer? That could cause global consequences. But here's the reassuring part. Right now, no known asteroid is on course to hit Earth in the near future. And the ones that do have a non-zero chance are either tiny risks or centuries away. And we're getting better at finding them every year. Closing. So yes, there are asteroids out there with measurable, though very small, chances of hitting Earth. Scientists track them relentlessly, refine the numbers, and plan for how we deflect one if needed. The universe may be full of surprises, but when it comes to asteroids, we are watching. Thanks for watching.